All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makakodash, double honors to our apostles, a great millstone, honest to you brothers out there pushing this truth and love and sincerity to wake up the elect. Peace be to the elect and their families, those that change according to the word. So, like you're calling on the names of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, in time of trouble, we say, peace be unto you. May the Lord have mercy on you in these evil times that we're living in. Definitely evil times. You brothers and sisters out there listening and learning, man, stay encouraged, man, because things are moving fast. And I did this video about 2 weeks ago. Oil change establishments are feeling the squeeze, and you know, uh, um, it was because I went to an oil change establishment to where you used to could be able to get because I guess my oil tank is or my filter lasts longer than the amount of oil my car can take. So they used to give me a free refill, you know, but they stopped that. So I was just like, damn, like they must be feeling it. But then, I saw something else today, which I'm gonna share with y'all in a little bit. But you know what, man, like it's just, hey, man, like the Lord is about to drain the mirth out of this country in all directions. In all directions, bro. People thinking it's about to be a hot boy, hot girl summer. You about to have a good time. You planning your shit. And the Lord is about to shut shit down. Ain't gonna be no go. Like, people are gonna start blowing engines. Especially these women, bro. But what happens when you can't get an oil change and you gotta go to work? You got to get to your job. What happens when the oil change is $400, $500, $600? You know? Yeah, man. People don't see it. People choose not to see it, and that's another thing. People are not accustomed to watching the news anymore. I remember I had nosy grandparents, and I see why, because they would like to know what the fuck is going on around them. But that spirit is gone completely out there. People don't want to know what the fuck going on around them. They don't want to know nothing. You know? And that's what's making them as sheep to the slaughter. Because this shit that's coming is gonna slap a lot of people right in their fucking faces. This shit gonna slap people right in their face. And then they got these new cars that's coming out to where if the car see you slump, the car stop. It might have that motherfucker just drive you off a cliff. They got these new cars coming out. The car look, if you look like you distressed or you look like the car is reading you now. The car is saying, "You nigga, you don't look right. I'ma stop. I'm gonna pull over and stop. Hey, sit up." The car telling you to sit up and put your point. Look in the camera. Yeah. And if you don't have the funds to get a new car, then things gonna go downhill real fast for you. It's gonna be some walking. Hey, people about to lose weight out here. It's gonna be some walking niggas out here, bro. Believe that. You know, Jake don't exercise to save his life. Jake don't walk. Jake don't got a bike or nothing. Jake just want to sit on the fucking driver's side and ride around the city all goddamn day. Well, that's about to be over. Shit about to hit the man. Let me. This is Psalms 20:6. It says, "Know now, I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand." The Lord's gonna look out for his saints. It says some trust in chariots, so like some trust in chariots and some in horses. So like, yeah, I mean, Says some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord. And a lot of you don't use the name of the Lord. But what's the first thing? Is any sign of trouble? We gonna jump in our car and we gonna be gone. You know, we gonna jump. We gonna jump in our car and we gonna be gone. But the Lord gonna make it to where you can't leave, to where you stuck where the fuck you at. You know, the Lord gonna make it to where you just gonna be a sitting duck. You know, if you don't got the Lord with you, you just gonna be a sitting fucking duck. You know. Hold on, I'm gonna play this video.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you straight up, this is breaking news. Fuck the gas shortages. Yes, we're gonna have gas problems to another level. But I'm gonna tell you this. Your car needs an oil change. And I don't know how often your car needs an oil change. You need to buy that motor oil now. And get the filter while you at it. So all they have to do is just change it. Because if you go to them to get oil for your car, it might not be there. Listen to what I'm saying. You will not be able to get an oil change. And if you do get an oil change, that shit gonna be $200, $300, $400 fucking dollars. You hear me? $500.
Yeah. Yep. So they're gonna start really digging in your pockets. You know, now oil change is something that, you know, usually probably get once. I mean, you usually probably get like. Well, me, I'm on the road a lot, so I probably get an oil change like maybe 2-3 times a year, maybe. You know, but that's about to stop. That's about to slow down. That shit's about to slow down. You know, I'll go where I need to go. You know, and do what I got to do. But you know, all unnecessary trips at this point are off the menu. You know. Well, listen.
There will be a motor oil shortages on all motor oil and synthetic oils. And you know how I know? Because one of the refineries that make motor oil mysteriously blew up today. You heard me. Blew up today. And then another one blew up. This shit's about to get crazy. So get the motor oil. Go to Amazon, all right? Order the motor oil. Get it shipped to your door. And just don't get 1 year. Get 2 years. Get 3 years. Motor oil don't go bad. Just stash that shit in your closet and get the oil filter. And every time you need an oil change, that will be off the table. You can relax. You just got to worry about affording the gas and when the gas run out. But at least you have.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing, though. Yeah, you can stack up oil, but what if the gas run out? People don't think that gas can run out. Where do you think gas come from? You know, so time is short on this shit, man. Like the Lord is really moving. The Lord is about to make the world feel it. You know, this place is proud and lifted up. These people, they have no values, no fucking righteous morals, nothing. They don't want to do nothing righteous. You know, so now the Lord is about to dig in. The Lord is about to get at niggas. The Lord is about to sit you the fuck down. And niggas about to sit their ass down, man. Niggas about to be like, man, I can't go nowhere. Hey, they might institute another fucking what was that? Lockdown. It might be riots in the street. Hey, man, like this shit is about. Hey, all these things that are happening can cause riots. Shit about to get real out here, man.
Oil change. Because listen here, if you don't get an oil change, you can kiss your fucking motor goodbye. Okay? This shit is serious.
We are all paying for more at the gas pump, right? And if you need an oil change, you might also be in for some sticker shock. Fox 4's Dave DeMarco working for you live with the details on how much more this might cost you. Dave?
And experts tell me these engine oil price increases could actually outlive those gas price spikes. And
Yes,
some
it will
larger
be.
service centers are being told to cut their oil shipments to avoid oil shortages.
Listen to what he said.
Every driver
Because somebody from AutoZone whispered in my ear and said, yo, get your fucking oil now, homeboy, and get the filter so, you know, you be good. I got 3 years supply for oil changes. 3 years. I don't trust no one. Get the oil filter and get the oil because
You know, and Jake always think they got the answer, but that ain't the answer. The answer is getting right with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. The Lord, you'll have oil sitting there, but won't have no gas. See, like Jake always trying to find a way. Yo, I got 3 years supply, so I ain't gonna have to worry. But what if it ain't no gas, nigga? What if the gas runs out? You know? So, man, how about Shemi Al-Shai? The Lord is moving fast. The Lord is hearing our prayers, man. And the Lord is moving fast. Okay? I don't know if I want to play any more of this.
they need the oil for gas. Plastics.
See, he said they need the oil for gas. So, if it's an oil shortage, then what does that mean? What comes shortly after that? Gas shortage. So you can have oil, but then you can have 3 years of oil, but we could have 6 months worth of gas left. So whether you like it or not, man, shit about to get ugly out here. You know, Jake don't ride bikes. Jake don't got a fucking bike. You know? Jake don't ride fucking bikes no more. You know? In which, you know, if you ride a bike, you should be riding, you know, upwards of 20 to 30 miles. You know? In which today I had, I did about maybe like 16 miles, but I had to be somewhere, so, you know, but I got me a nice little ride in today, you know. But that's pretty much, 16 miles is pretty much anywhere in the city. You know, so you can have a bike and ride your bike to work. You know, you can ride your bike to work if you're in good shape, if you have one. But a lot of Jake, man, shit about to get bad, man. Let me get this other scripture, man. Hold on. The second Ezra 15 and verse 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men." Yeah, that can be sedition. That can start sedition if a motherfucker can't drive nowhere. Motherfucker ain't got no oil. People gonna find out ways. People gonna be going up under motherfuckers' cars, popping their oil cap out, stealing their oil. Hey, it's gonna be all kind of craziness going on, man. Cause a motherfucker will steal your oil. All they gotta do is pop that little, pop that little cap off and have a container to put it in. A motherfucker will steal your oil. You know? I don't know how desperate people gonna get, but I know that when motherfuckers can't move around, that can start uh crime rate to start skyrocketing. Especially if motherfuckers can't go get food. Hey, all you people, you live 20 miles away from the nearest hospital, you live 20 miles away from the nearest grocery store, you off in the sticks somewhere, you know? If you ain't got no engine oil or no gas to get to the city, a lot of you gonna be messed up, bro. A lot of people gonna be messed up. But what we gonna do? We gonna trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Like, I'm not worried about it. I know my Redeemer living. I know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua exists. You know? So I can't worry. I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith in the, I'm rocking with the side of faith. You know, I can't worry myself about that shit, bro. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. It says, they shall not regard their king nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So like it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. It said, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So people gonna desire to leave. If it's any trouble, I get it. We gonna jump in that car and leave. But a lot of you ain't gonna have the ability to do that because you ain't gonna have no motor oil or no gas. So the hell that you think you're gonna escape, you're gonna have to sit in it. It says, a man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. You know, hey, truckers, the diesel prices are super duper high. You know, they're high. You know, so we'll see what the end. We'll see where the end of this goes because we here. You know, but it's not looking good. It is not looking good. While everybody else is, you trying to drown yourself with distractions. This shit gonna hit you right in the face. It's better. It's not time to be distracted. It's time to face this shit and say, look, how can I be delivered from this? And come back to the Lord, man. It's time to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It's time to get right. It says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation. That's another thing that will lead to lack of bread. If people don't have no car, they don't have no engine oil, they blow their motor. Now you don't have no car. Now how you gonna get to the store? You ain't gonna walk way to the store. What you gonna do? You gonna rob the person next door. You're gonna start robbing people in the neighborhood to get what you want, you need. That's gonna be the mindset of a lot of these people. You're gonna see Jakes. You're gonna see Jakes and mobs. You know. Hold on. You're gonna see Jakes, mobs of Jakes. Hold on, mobs of Jakes running up in people's houses, and for all my single ladies, you know, gonna run up in your house. You ain't got no food and you look good, then you gonna get run up in too. All my single ladies, put your hands up. You know? Because these people out here, they're gonna be out to get what they can get. And if you ain't got nothing and all you got is you, well, these people they're gonna want to have you. And they're gonna take you and make you do whatever they want to do with you, man. They might slit your throat or just toss you off on the floor somewhere. But shit gonna get violent. The Lord's gonna put a spirit on these people, and shit is gonna get real violent, real fast. All right now, people like, yeah. You know, when they should say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. See people all in peace and safety right now, nigga. Right now, you're ordering a drink. You know? Sunday fun day. And right now it's Sunday fun day. Right? But you gotta live it up now because, hey, this shit is about to be over. OVA. It's about to be over. You know? So, hey, that's pretty much it. With that, I'm going to give all praises, glory to you. How about Shemi Abashai, about Shema Kakodash, double honors to our apostles, a great millstone. Honestly, brothers out there pushing this word, shalom. I'm going to listen to a little bit more of this, though.
All that shit is secondary now. All has to go for cars, jets, and diesel for trucks. They're going to skim the other sections. They're going to rob Peter to pay Paul. And motor oil is on the motherfucking list. And this the shit that gets me. Why? You know the engines need fucking oil, but you're going to take the motor oil for the oil changes. Then how the fuck you going to drive? Oh, you know how you going to drive? You're going to get an electric car. This is how they're going to squeeze your ass into a fucking electric car. But what happened if you just bought a gas car, you in a car note? How the fuck you get out of that note into an electric car? You're going to carry the note